Welcome again. This is Domain Dave from CheapWineFinder.com with a companion podcast for a review we put on the CheapWineFinder.com website. Go figure. And we're still in Turkey Day Thanksgiving mode. And we're looking for inexpensive wines that are worthy of the feast. And what we got here today is Trader Joe's Petit Reserve Monterey Pinot Noir 2020. It's a $7.99 Pinot Noir. Now, I'm not a shill for Trader Joe's, but a $7.99 Trader Joe's wine such as this is probably going to be, and over the years, I've had a lot of these wines, comparable to a $12 to $15 retail shop wine. And Trader Joe's, the people that make their wines are pretty much the same people are making brands for retail wine shops. So the reason why we like to do these wines is because you're getting value, you're getting flavor, and there is Trader Joe's has a house style, which is a nice style for the value type wines. And they tend to be cheaper than everybody else, you can pay, you can like a brand that is $12 to $15. You can like it more than this. It's perfectly possible. But, if you don't really have that and you're just trying to look, you're trying to find out about wines, and this is not a bad way to start. So what do I said? It was the Trader Joe's Petit Reserve Monterey Pinot Noir 2020. And why is Pinot Noir a good wine for to pair with turkey? And it's because it's a lighter, it's usually nowadays it's medium body. It used to be light to medium. Nowadays they're medium. California's warmer than it used to be, so they're a little riper than they used to be. But they have cherry flavors, raspberry plums, a lot of harvest flavors, and it has some good texture and what have you. It always has good acidity and nice, soft tannins. They don't really bite. So the cherry flavors tend to go well with turkey. They're lighter. They don't overpower everything. And plus, sometimes all the dishes that come, Aunt so-and-so brought this and this person brought that. And you're having all this food and you're eating a lot of food. And this will actually, set your palate. The acidity will cleanse your palate and set you up for the next bite. So this is $7.99, and this is a major one-time-a-year harvest feast for the family get-together. Shouldn't I be paying a ton of money for that? And the answer is, you can. But in Europe, where they have wine with their meals all the time, there are people who are drinking $50 wines with their meals, but everybody else is drinking fairly inexpensive wine. I'm going to take a sip of this one just because I'm talking about wine. A $7.99 wine would not be out of place in Italy, France, Spain, anywhere where the tradition is to have, it's actually a little bit pricey. So like if you have a Thanksgiving dinner that's kind of well organized and quiet, and maybe an upscale bottle of Pinot Noir or whatever you want to have is okay. But if you have the kids running around and the turkey didn't get done in time, so I had to put it back in. Then you had to keep everything else warm, and it was crazy. Do you really want the wine to be the focal point of the whole thing? No. If after everybody's done, they're watching football, bring out an expensive bottle of wine and just sit back and enjoy that. But during the meal, you want a wine that's going to go well with the food. It's going to have good acidity and soft tannins, so it's going to cleanse your palate. It's going to taste well. It's going to go when it washes away all the fat and everything from the mouth to cleanse it off, so your palate's ready. Your taste buds are regenerated. And cherries is the main thing here. Maybe more black cherry, maybe a little bit cranberry, that kind of thing going on. But that goes well with all the harvest foods, and Pinot Noir works for that. And you don't need to go all out because everybody's concentrating on the food. They're not really concentrating on the wine. So you're wasting money if that's, if you have a quieter meal and, it's everybody's just talking and all that, and you don't mind if people are jonesing on the bottle and not so much the turkey, that's fine. But you just want something to accompany the meal. And this is kind of not this one in particular, but, there's all those $12 to $15 Pinot Noirs out there that this is in that same category out that you might like and might have something for you. And they're going to have the same flavors and they're going to have the same acidity. And I'm going to take another sip of this one because it's a nice little wine. It's soft and smooth. It's got some that funky, cool, weird flavors and textures that Pinot Noir have. This is more classic than is Meiomi. Right now, the Meiomi is that large and in charge Pinot Noir that is almost like a red wine or a red blend than it is a Pinot Noir. And then there's the classic, which is these lighter, kind of delicate, kind of ethereal. This one's not ethereal, but the best ones. If you go up to Willamette Valley or Santa Barbara or Sonoma Coast, that type of thing, Russian River, you can find those there. But this isn't what you want for Thanksgiving. You want a nice red wine that tastes great and will cleanse the palate and will go with the meal. And that's what you got here. So, Trader Joe's, $7.99. What's the name of it again? Petit Reserve Monterey Pinot Noir 2020. But there's other ones out there that you might want to give a try to too, because it works, and don't spend too much unless you want to. So that's it for me, Domain Dave. Like us where you like your podcast. We're going to start doing all sorts of more sparkling wines, champagne style wines, and white wines that'll go for Thanksgiving too. So that's it for me for now. Like us where you like your podcast. Stay warm. It's going to get cold here in Chicago, and adios, keep it cheap, and I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.